found holes in these walls. We like what we.
After spending a few days in Nainital, it was time to leave to another place.
Strong until it falls. The final straw.
Nice. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you next time.
Okay, most welcome.
Thank you.
So this was my final walk through the streets, the final bike ride, and the final moments at the Nainital lake. On my first day here, when I saw the hill and the houses that were stitched on it, I thought of taking a leisurely walk up the hill sometime during my stay. But I missed it.
Living in a dark, clouded haze. We danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes.
Another thing I missed was a local bus ride to someplace around Nainital.
It was always a
While taking a shared cab was an option, I chose the bus this time.
we were dancing on wild, reckless, it seemed.
I couldn't get a window seat, but that didn't stop me from doing whatever it took to chase the morning hill fog. It was still the early hours of the day, and you can feel the morning vibes while going down the hill. While I was busy twisting my neck towards anything I found interesting, there were several people on the bus who were having a nap. There was a good chance of me falling on them and then get smacked for it. Luckily, it didn't happen. To anyone who doesn't belong here, this particular ride and the morning views outside would shake them off from any traces of slumber. They must be the tired local people who would have taken this journey a few hundred times. And it is the nature of the human mind to get used to anything over time and save its curiosity for something new and strange. The transition from 23 degrees to somewhere near 29 wasn't smooth, and it only took me a few minutes to feel conscious of the weather. And for the first time in almost a week, I was sweating. Traffic, honks, noise, heat and busy world all around. Welcome back to modern civilization, and this place is Kathgodam.
I need to go to Rishikesh. Can I find a shared taxi? No? Okay, what about bus? From here?
Those hand fans must give you an idea about what the weather was like. This is Ganesh, who was going to Dehradun for an exam. And his company was a much needed relief during this long and tiring journey. I have a little bit of a history of forgetting to collect the change, so I made a strong mental note to not let it happen again. The breeze from the window was warm and hot, but this was better than sweating inside a bus that didn't move. I hoped and tried to fall asleep, but I was unsuccessful. In the bus, meanwhile, passengers kept coming and going. After I decided to go to Rishikesh from Nainital, I checked BlaBlaCar, which lets you share a ride with other people. When that didn't work out, I thought I'll take a bus and checked Redbus and Paytm. To my surprise, there were no buses. I assumed there were going to be plenty, since each of the two places is quite popular. Or sometimes, you simply assume things a certain way because that's how you want them to be. There is no better way to know about a place than talking with someone who lives there. When I told Ganesh I would definitely come back to Nainital again, he shared a long list of other places I must visit.
Okay.
He shared stories about how things are at the place he grew up, about his friends from Delhi University, and asked me to stay with their family the next time I'm here. Even though there was a good portion of greenery on either side of the journey, it wasn't the same as it was in Nainital.
I'm chasing shadows.
The dry and dead leaves, fallen branches, uprooted trees, rough and open patches of land were in contrast with Nainital's lush greenery, lively lake, and the fish that were left free and thriving. These are mere observations, and two places with different geographical conditions are bound to be different. But the striking difference was the man's intrusion, which was more evident here. And here comes the land of the boring and lifeless highways. The roads were wider, the views duller, and then there was a flat tire. Thanks to Ganesh for the sugarcane juice. Its sweet taste has brought some relief from the hot weather. After many stops and detours from the highway, we finally reached. No, not Rishikesh, not yet. This is Haridwar, and it was around 5 p.m. And it had one of the busiest bus stations I have been to this year. I wished Ganesh good luck with his exam, and we parted ways.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. See you again. It was nice meeting you. Thanks for all the help.
After traveling for some more kilometers, I finally reached Rishikesh. And I must say it was such a warm welcome. It was hotter here. The whole day's journey drained every bit of energy I had, but I still needed to find some transport to the hostel before I could find some rest. When I asked a stranger for help, he waited with me until he found a share auto and gave instructions to the driver.
Thank you. Okay. 8 minutes.
And finally, I found a place where I could rest for the day. This is Leave Free Hostel, and I'll tell you more about it in the next stories. For now, enjoy the music and subscribe to follow this journey and many more to come.